everyone, and welcome to the Battle of the Bridge girls soccer game here at Stellos Stadium. It's game 2 of a triple header that we are bringing to you live on Saturday, September 29 of 2018. The Battle of the Bridge couldn't get much closer, Tom King.
8-8 with 2 events to go. And Lisa Jingles, the athletic director for Nashua, just informed me that if it ends in a 9-9 tie, they will decide it in November at the cheerleading championships. Whoever finishes ahead, whoever finishes higher in that ranking. So, but this, John,
I thought you were going to put on North Jersey, and I was
going to put on South Jersey
and foot race.
Wrestle. We're going to race or arm wrestle. Right?
No, we're going to do cheerleaders instead. So
right,
that's
exactly.
a good idea.
So get your pom-poms ready. Right?
Yeah.
Now listen, this is going to be a game that's going to separate which direction either team heads, I think, this year, because both are trying to get going and get a streak going and get something going for their season. South was expected to be a little bit better maybe than they are this year. They're still below 500. North still building, but they've got some players. If you want to look at players, Angie Swaza, who scored 3 goals in last year's game, she's back out there today. You know, and North, I really like number 7, sophomore Emily DeLeo, and another sophomore for them, Ariana Dumaine. Those 2 sophomores, they really put together a good scoring group. And they've got some experience, too. The Titans do have the experience in junior Olivia Hilger. She transferred from BG a year ago. So this should be an evenly matched game. The boys' game surprised me. I didn't expect a 2-0 game. If this game goes in OT, John, I won't be surprised. But it's going to matter. Can South get Swaza going to be able to get some offense? You know, if she scores in this game, then I would have to say that they're probably going to win it.
So we shall see. Of course, the Titans are in their all-white jerseys and the light blue numerals, and the purple Panthers in their traditional colors on the screen to your left. The goaltenders, Victoria Conrad for North to the right, and defending the goal to the left is Kendra Santoro. We wait our first shot on goal. It was an exciting boys game. The South Panthers did a great job on both ends of the pitch, coming up with at least 2 goals, plus a goal that replay may show did cross the line and a deflection off the crossbar. So just a brilliant effort by the Panthers boys soccer team to even up the Battle of the Bridge at 8 wins apiece. 2-0 victory as the boys went to a record of 6-3. Titans trying to develop a scoring chance here. It was a nice touch before the game where the youth soccer players of Nashua joined the varsity players at midfield for the introductions. Ball out of bounds at the far side. It was a pleasant fall Saturday, a lot of sun earlier on. Sunshine is to our left and sometimes penetrates the press box here at Stellos, makes it hard to see at this time of the day. We're fortunate actually to have a bit of a cloud cover that takes away that solar glare at this time. Here come the Panthers deep into the corner. Elizabeth Capico, number 6, kicks it toward the net, and the save is made by Victoria Conrad, coming out of her line to get that one before one of the Panther attackers could maybe boot it past. Capico and number 16 for North, that would be Alex Durant, tussling for possession. It'll be a throw in for, actually it's a ball in play. We see a collision at midfield, and they will whistle that as a free kick for the Titans, as North's number 7 collided with a Panther defender at midfield. was Emily DeLeo who drew that foul. Taking the free kick will be Sarah Gelinas. To the congregation of players about 30 yards out from the goal. And coming away with it, the Panthers for the moment. Trying the self-pass route there was Emily DeLeo, but intercepted by the Panthers defense. Loose ball in midfield. Titans win it. Nice play. Back-heeling self-pass. Caitlin Dorendi, number 3. Try to get it on ahead to Isabella Armstrong, number 4, but it was Elizabeth Capico of South who intercepted it and won the possession. Throws it in. Downfield comes Angie Swaza. Swaza kicking it toward the middle, but only white jerseys to receive the ball there. Trying to break out was Emily DeLeo, but instead it's intercepted by the Panthers. So teams trading possessions down below us. Trying to develop would be the game's first scoring chance. Panthers defenders are going to kick this ball toward the sideline and out of bounds to stem the scoring threat for North, but they will resume after a throw-in here as more players make their way down the field. More Panthers getting into a defensive posture. Ball comes arcing in, and it's fielded there pretty easily by Kendra Santoro. Midfield was Angie Swaza that hit the deck there, drew the foul. Free kick. Deep, a shot on goal, our first of the game. And that was Angie Swaza that got it off. Victoria Conrad had to go to the turf to make sure. Not the easiest save to make. Still scoreless, but the best scoring chance appears on the foot of a Panther player, Angie Swaza. And probably not the last by any means, then the chance that she'll get to score in this game. Panthers can smell something happening here on offense as they get the ball into the corner. Titans will win the foot race for the loose ball and actually concede possession as they kick it out between the hedges. It'll be a throw in for South. Flick on header by the Panthers ends up in the willing hands of Victoria Conrad, the North keeper. She'll have a goal kick. 40-minute halves in New Hampshire high school boys and girls soccer. South won their game. The boys did in regulation, 2-0. Both goals coming in the second half after a scoreless first. Downfield come the Titans, looking for a scoring opportunity of their own to match the shot that Angie Swaza just got. That's an errant pass, though. It was intended for Isabella Armstrong, but turned into a kick out of danger by a backline defender for the Panthers. South trying to keep the ball in. If you're looking for the sideline, it's that yellow, thin yellow stripe at the very bottom of your screen. The football sideline, not even close to where that yellow sideline is there, you can see it. I think the purple one might be field hockey. We'll find out in the next contest in the Battle of the Bridge. A 4 o'clock start time for 4 o'clock face-off for the girls field hockey game, South versus North. The throw-in goes all the way down the yellow line to the South bench. So they'll hand the ball over to the Panthers to do a throw-in as they try to develop another scoring chance here. It almost looked like Isabel Armstrong took a swing at the other player, but I think she just really lost her balance. Angie Swaza heading it on toward her teammate, but it ends up that the Titans defenders are able to intercept and kick it back toward midfield. So you can see we played almost 10 minutes of the opening 40. No score. Time of possession favoring South for the most part. Early. Team to beat in New Hampshire girls soccer to this point. About 8 games in. Is Concord. They're 6-0. Although Londonderry has played the most games and has the most wins. They're 9-1. So they do have a loss, but they have 9 wins in the bank already. And the point totals, because of that one loss at 9-1, Londonderry is actually in second place and Concord in first place, 6-0. And Exeter very much in the mix at 7-1. Central and Bedford also 6-1. So there's a lot of good teams bunched up at the top. You have to go down in the standings a bit to find South and North neck and neck at 3-5 and 2-4. South actually has a couple of ties, 2-4 and 2. Here come the Titans. Far sideline. That kick probably intended to be a crosser. It slipped off the foot of the Titan attacker instead and goes out of bounds. I believe that's Olivia Hilger. It had a chance there, but turns into a goal kick for Kendra Santoro. South. Yeah, it's the South goaltender, Kendra Santoro. South coming off a loss at Pinkerton just a few days ago. Was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. They lost in Derry 1-0. Hard-fought contest. Before that, South had a pretty nice streak going. A 4-4 tie against the top team in New Hampshire girls Division I soccer, Concord. Concord actually has a tie. I mentioned that 6-0-1 tie coming against South here at Stellos, and then impressive 7-0 victory for South girls over Spalding, also here at Stellos. They went on the road to Hampton and defeated Winnicott 2-1. So it's a nice stretch of soccer before they ran into the Pinkerton buzzsaw on Wednesday for the 1-0 loss. North, meanwhile, they've had a mixed bag also. They beat Memorial on Thursday 1-0 here at Stellos. Before that, lost to Bedford 2-1. Next game for North will be at Dover on Tuesday. Next game for South will be here on Monday against Goffstown. Midway through the season for both teams. Good backheel self-pass. Nearly holding on to it was Emily DeLeo, but some Panther defenders were pretty determined not to let anything develop there and kicked it back toward midfield. North's going to try to go at it again. There are 16s going at it and some deliberate body contact there. I don't know if the official wants to talk about that. Nah, they just don't want to play. 16 for North, Samantha Blaze. 16 for South is Angie Swaza. Titans actually ended up with possession after all was said and done there. It's going to be a free kick. One of the players tying her shoe out in the middle of the box. Some momentary break in the action. A couple officials want to talk it over. Not quite sure what that's about. The end result is, actually it is You know, I saw the Titans player, Samantha Blaze, deliberately bumping the Panther player, Swaza, and I thought, gee, that's probably a foul, and it's probably Panther ball, and was setting up to be a dangerous North free kick. And the two officials talked it over, and they actually decided to switch possession to the Panthers. I think that was the right call. So down the field it goes, and Angie Swaza has it. Slides it on over. Good pass to number 10 for herself. Well, yes, they do. North trying to kick it over midfield and advance. And they do. Nice play to get it across midfield by Ariana Dumaine. But too many defenders finally to step up and intercept. Stop the run. Ball out of bounds, far sideline. It'll be a Titans throw in. 15 minutes played here in the opening half. No score. Both of the goals in the boys game came in the second half after a scoreless first. A couple of defenders scrambling. Angie Swaza was right there. If they had stumbled or faltered at all, she would have had a break in alone from about 25 yards out. Throw-in for the Panthers. Goes off the leg of the intended recipient, so the Titans will have a throw-in of their own in the offensive end. Samantha Blaze. Finds Olivia Hilger. She is able to turn and kick it, hoping for the best, but it ends up that the Panthers regain possession. Angie Swaza mishit that one, ends up on the Titan foot, but she gets it back on the deflection. Angie Swaza going for a run here. Has one player to beat in the middle. Passes it into the corner, and good body position by the Titans to force a goal kick instead of a scoring chance. So the defender for the Titans taking the goal kick on behalf of the goalie Victoria Conrad. Ball works its way out toward midfield. Good step up by the Panthers, producing a scoring chance. Swaza's onside, and a goal! Angie Swaza got loose, a perfectly timed pass. I believe the pass came from Camille Michon, number 2. And just a terrific sequence for the Panthers. It's been all South in soccer. 2 goals for the boys, and now a goal here for Angie Swaza. Perfect timing. She broke free onside from about 25 yards out from goal, and then slipped it past Victoria Conrad, who was pretty much helpless on that one. With the whole goal to work with, Angie Swaza probably was not going to miss that 9 out of 10 times. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Panthers here at Stellos. Battle of the Bridge girls soccer game. Still a lot of time left, but South has shown an ability to string passes together, play some tight defense, and set up some scoring chances here early. A determined Titans team right back on the attack after surrendering the game's first goal. Onside, and now a collision, tumbling over the goaltender. Good non-call there, I think, as Kendra Santoro came out off her line to try to beat the attacker to the ball. And Ariana Dumaine went spilling over Kendra Santoro. Fortunately for the Panthers, the ball wasn't in a direct line with the middle of the goal mouth. It was angled more wide to the left, and that's where it ended up going, produced a goal kick. Good idea, though, by the Titans. They nearly answered back in less than a minute to that goal that they surrendered on the other end. South trying to produce a second goal here. Collision near side is going to produce a throw in for team in purple. Caitlin Paquette throws it in, gets a return pass. I'm not sure what the violation was there, but it'll be Titans possession for Samantha Blaze. Ball headed back out from where it came, so another Titan throw in. Ball bounds its way far down the field before the Panther defense can corral it, but they're just going to kick it out of bounds. So Titans advancing the ball steadily down the sideline via the throw-in route. Samantha Blaze fires it pretty far down. It goes through a maze of bodies and nearly a scoring chance from Ariana Dumaine, but cleared away by the back line of the Panthers. And here they come. Intercepted. With some space to work with is Emily DeLeo. DeLeo slides it on ahead. Good return pass to Dumaine, from Dumaine to DeLeo. Crosser picked up by the goaltender for South, Kendra Santoro. So the Titans still in search of that top quality scoring chance. They've shown a glimmer on offense, but nothing like what South's been able to do, producing multiple scoring chances that eventually led to the goal by Angie Swaza. And the ball in the offensive zone for the Panthers. We have a whistle and change of possession. Here come the Titans again, trying to get that equalizer. Sunshine making its presence felt here at Stellos. Good mix of clouds and sun today. Somewhere in the mid-60s, especially with the sun out. Very comfortable. Perfect fall day. Angie Swaza plays it back to her teammate, goes for a run. And out of bounds, the Titans will have a throw-in the offensive end. Past the halfway point here in the opening half. And Angie Swaza will take a breather. Unlike the pro games where once you substitute the players out for the duration, she could go back in. So the goal scorer for South on the sidelines for a respite. And here come the Panthers with possession. Far side. Can't keep it in bounds though. Titans trying to turn around and find something facing the goal. The crossing pass into a double team. Solid defense by the Panthers. Repel the attack once again. And they are coming out of their own half of the field with a head of steam. In the middle, nicely done as they string some passes together. And one of the Titans players steps up and stops the rush. With it, space on the sideline. Just losing the ball out of bounds, though. Emily DeLeo with some good hustle there, but not able to maintain possession inside the line. She could have went a long way with that otherwise. Defending champion in New Hampshire Division I girls soccer is Manchester Central. They beat Bedford last fall 1-0 in the final on penalty kicks. Over the past 10 years, the Pinkerton Astros have won the state title twice. Exeter's won it 4 times. Bedford's had a championship, and so to go back to 2008 for Manchester Central, who won it this past year as well. There's a nice ball in the middle and a flick and a save. Still loose, bounding inside the box, and the Panther defense able to get back there and avoid a second bite of the apple for attacker Olivia Hilger, who put the pressure on big time there. Number 2 for the Titans. She could have got a more favorable bounce. Would not have been much that Kendra Santoro could have done to stop it, but the ball was bouncing kind of high. Not able to bring it down low and get a really hard shot off. But this free kick that's been awarded to the Titans within striking distance. Ariana Dumaine setting up to take this, number 10 for North, with her back to us. Kicks it hard and just misses to the left. It looked like it had the right height, but maybe about 2 feet wide left of the goal. Trying to make sure Kendra Santoro went diving just outside the frame and didn't even need to put a hand on it. If she did, it would have been a corner kick. It went out of bounds untouched. So it is a goal kick for the South keeper. South pretty much playing defense since they scored that goal by Angie Swaza. I'm going to say that is a violation against South for shoving a player to the turf. And a free kick, another one for the Titans. Titans stepped up their sense of urgency immediately on offense after surrendering that first goal, and had a scoring chance within 30 seconds of it. A few others since then, but not able to convert. Wide to the right. Kind of a long odds type of shot there by Emily DeLeo. Goal kick for Kendra Santoro. And we have an official timeout. Substitutions not able to be made. Angie Swaza was going to check back into the game, as well as Carita Chartier, and the official said not yet. Ball high in the air near midfield. Far sideline, sprinting. Camille Michon. Ball out of bounds off of the Titans. Throw in for the Panthers. now the substitutions for both teams are allowed as Angie Swaza comes on, along with Carita Chartier. And for North, Ashley Go and Isabella Armstrong onto the pitch. Numbers 6 and 4 for the Titans. With 12 minutes remaining here in the first half, South with that all-important first goal on the board. Angie Swaza broke free of the back line of defenders onside, about 25 yards out. Midway through this first half, and sizzled one along the turf, low to the ground, wide of the goaltender into the back of the net for the game's only goal. A thrilling play. North immediately tried to answer back with a scoring chance within 30 seconds later, but South has been able to do just enough to keep the ball out of their net to hang on to this lead. North trying to come out of their own end. One of the Panther forwards fouled. Caitlin Lorendi, free kick.
Free Swaza.
Yeah.
Try to set her free, and then hope for the best with South.
Yep.
With North, it's get Dumaine and DeLeo and that crew in front and get some pressure on Santoro.
You mentioned Angie Swaza and
she's 4.
How good she is before the game.
The score right now is Swaza 4, North nothing over 2 years.
2 years.
Or
yeah.
North 1. It was 3-1
that?
game. 4-1. It was a 3-1. It was a 3-1 game last year.
Loose ball. Good body position by South. Not seen as a foul, just good positioning. Swaza collides with some people.
I'll tell you what, this game's more physical than the boys' game.
Seems to be.
Oh,
so.
it is. Oh, definitely, no doubt about it. You can tell. I can always tell by the.
Yeah, I've seen people shoved to the turf.
Yeah, that didn't happen in the boys' game. It was almost like kickball. It was
And
nice.
it's pretty good too. Nobody's diving.
Right.
People are just taking it and moving on.
Right. There was one yellow card given out in the boys' game, but still, there weren't bodies flying all over the place like there are in this game. This game, people are hitting the turf.
Yeah.
And you notice that the difference the game makes on turf. You've got to wait. I did a game earlier in the week on covering a game at Albert on grass. On turf, the thing is when the ball's in the air.
Is that a corner kick?
It doesn't look like it. No.
No, you're right. Goal kick. Yeah.
But they're letting the ball bounce, and then playing it in the air after that. They're not playing the ball directly in the air. They're letting the ball bounce, which I think is a good strategy for both teams. But you see, what a difference freeing the ball up at midfield and getting Swaza, who's smart to stay on side, and getting her alone can do.
Yeah, I had the assist to number 2.
Yes. Yep.
Camille Michon on that.
Yes. Yep.
Brilliant pass.
It was a great through pass, and it was on the ground. I think that was the key.
Yeah, and here come the Panthers again. This is Maylee McDermott. The defense for the Titans does the job, repels that attack, and gets the ball into the other end of the field. Out of bounds, it'll be a Panther throw-in. Teams trading possession. Far sideline. Panthers come away with it. Nicely done. Maylee McDermott trying to thread it on up. Kicks it a little bit too firmly, and it ends up in the willing and waiting arms of goaltender Victoria Conrad with a goal kick coming. Kind of a mishit there, and you don't want to hand it off in that part of the field on the turnover. Long kick's going to end up going out of bounds.
No, but you see the difference. They've moved Swaza back to midfield from the 4 line. Now she's at midfield, so they're trying to move her around a little bit to try to confuse the North defense. And
They're confusing me too because I
Yeah.
thought she was a goal scorer.
Yeah, well, she did. I mean, she is a goal scorer.
Oh,
She's
I'm just saying you want to keep her up front.
Her position is midfield.
It is midfield.
Yes.
Okay.
But still,
She goes for a run.
But
here
still,
and there.
they move her around. Now you'll
Yeah.
see late in the game if they're holding on to a 1-0 lead late in the game, they'll move her back for defense. She's their best player. She's probably the best player, all-around player in our area, in our general area, I think.
Nice footwork there by South's Juliana Martin, number 19. Gets it back to Hannah Swain, and Swain over to the far sideline. It is upped into the corner where a Titans double team takes it away from the Panthers, but only momentarily. Ball curled into the middle, headed away. Teams trading possession in the danger zone for North. Still, the Titans can't get it out. Facing the right way now as they kick it past midfield, and the deflection goes right to the Panthers. There's a body check that is whistled.
They are hitting them. They're going for possession.
Emily DeLeo kind of caught Caitlin Paquette off balance as she bodied her to the turf, but it is a foul against the Titans and a free kick for the Panthers. Let's see who'll take this. She's going to try to kick it all the way down. Elizabeth Capico into the middle, flick on header. Nice job at getting it all the way across. A chance for Camille Michon. Plays it back. Again, the South team facing the net with a chance. A bouncer in on Victoria Conrad, but she's able to handle that pretty easily. And Carita Chartier timed her run just a little bit better. She might have got there before Conrad could grab that ball. Or is that number 19 actually that we saw there in the goaltender? Juliana Martin is number 19 for South. The Titans with a chance to develop something here with the free kick on the offensive side of midfield. Taking this one will be Ariana Dumaine. Long, low liner. Headed away by the Panthers, but it goes right back to Ariana Dumaine. Look at that long kick.
Oh, she's a good player, John.
Good pace on that.
She is probably their best scorer, in my mind.
Ariana Dumaine making a bid from distance. But interesting to see if she could have put that on net at the back corner. What would have happened? Panthers trying to come out of their own end. Something the boys from South were able to do all game. Come out of their own end rapidly, develop more and more scoring chances. That's a nice goal kick right to the very foot of Angie Swaza. She was double teamed immediately, but the Panthers do have field position here. As the ball is headed to the near side. Trying to control it was Caitlin Paquette, but it's taken away by the Titans. Good defense hustling back. Kicking it forward, Emily DeLeo tried to connect with Ariana Dumaine.
Yeah, those two are a tandem. They really work well together. You have to watch that.
Paquette. Ariana Dumaine. Number 4. Goal kick for the Titans. And Victoria Conrad will cede the duty to one of her position player teammates. Travels only about 30 yards before a Panther player. Angie Swaza intercepts it. Nice pass along the ground to Caitlin Paquette in the corner. Curls it in front. Tough chance. Conrad mishandled it. It's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, it's too bad she couldn't hold on to it. Now she gives South another opportunity to score here.
That ball definitely had a curve on it.
It's the spin.
The
of
spin
ball
on it.
is awfully tough to catch. And she went for the catch, which you've got to do because you don't want the ball to bounce out, or you don't want what happened. You don't want the corner opportunity. Here we go. Now where's Swazi? Watch for her.
Right. Taking the corner kick for South will be Elizabeth Capico.
She is bent over on the 10-yard line, looking down.
Trying to play it slide.
Yep.
But she is the focus of this corner kick. And it comes to her, and she kicks it through the uprights.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh,
but you
it's
know
tough
what?
to control.
It's tough to control, but you know what?
That's 3, right?
You can't allow her to get that ball.
No.
You know they're going to try for it.
Well, that was pretty exciting for her. It came right to her
Right
with
to
pace.
it. You've got to be able to try to stop her from getting it.
And she kicked it at about 80 miles per hour. If that was on net, there wouldn't be too much Victoria Conrad could do unless it hit her. Really nice corner kick by Elizabeth Capico. Here come the Titans trying for that through pass if they can get it. The turnaround, one hopper fielded by Kendra Santoro pretty easily. That was Olivia Hilger that launched that one. Under 2 minutes to go as they keep the time on the field here the first half. Nearly at an end. Great first half for the Panthers as they're trying to develop one more scoring chance before the pre-whistle blast will indicate a break in the action. John Collins with Tom King here at Stellos Stadium on a Sunsplash Saturday, September 29 in 2018. The Battle of the Bridge continuing. 8-8 is how the standings stand in all the sports. Golf, track, and volleyball, football, soccer. Field hockey coming up next to close it out. That's it. The end of the first half has come. And Angie Swaza goal is the difference. She has 4 over game and a half played this year and last in the Battle of the Bridge. We'll see what the second half brings. Of course, Titans just one scoring strike away from tying this thing up. We'll take a break. Come back with us for more exciting action here at Stellos Stadium. Girls soccer, 1-0. South leads it as we go into the locker room. More live action still ahead on NashuaETV.
Let's do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to Stellos Stadium. Second half underway. South leading North 1-0 in the Battle of the Bridge girls soccer game. Kendra Santoro goal kick. This is a quick halftime.
Yeah, a little too quick.
Where were the bands?
I never like to say that, but I mean.
Yeah. They could have used one band to make it down and up the stands without a sprint. So North hoping to flip the script here in the second half. They gave up a lot of time of possession to South in the first half.
They did, but they had a couple of chances, you know? So it's, again, South is putting their eggs in the Swaza basket.
Yeah.
But they really need to get a few other people involved, you know, and hope that they don't make a mistake on the other end. 1-0 lead in soccer? Oh, can't be any more tenuous than that.
So teams trading possessions at midfield. 40-minute halves in New Hampshire high school girls and boys soccer. South boys won the opener of the soccer doubleheader, 2-0. They got both their goals in the second half. South got on the board here. The girls did in the first half of this one with the Angie Swaza tally on a beautiful pass from Camille Michon, threading it through and getting Swaza, breaking Swaza free about 25 yards out from the goaltender. There she goes.
Shot but too high.
Yeah,
you get that opportunity. You've got to get a better shot than that. You've got that whole wide net to open up to. You know, it's, you know, your momentum takes you so far, and you want to get the quick shot off because you don't have time with the defender trying to come quickly to cover.
you see that happen often, even at the pro level. There's a lot of enthusiasm behind the shot. You know you have an opportunity to score, and the ball just goes wayward. Goes way high off to the side. Every once in a while they hit it perfect, curling into the top corners of the net perhaps, and that's where you get the term the beautiful game. A beautiful shot like that. The Titans with the ball, nice footwork, able to maintain possession was Emily DeLeo. DeLeo still with it, trying to spin out of a double team. Pass it to Isan Himaron. Himaron back to her teammate, Lillian Brooks. Brooks up ahead. There's the shot. Ariana Dumaine got a quality shot, but turned into an easy save in the end for Kendra Santoro. Midfield it goes. High bounder. Titans sending it back into the offensive zone. Step up. Good pass from Olivia Hilger to Emily DeLeo. South able to intercept, and ball ends up in the hands of Kendra Santoro for a goal kick. Bright sunshine on the field here at Stellos now. High bounder Swaza with 3 players to beat, but the ball on her foot. Gets it over to her teammate, Corin Flavin. Flavin back into the middle. Loose ball.
Oh, that. Boy, they needed to get rid of that very quickly. They're lucky that Swaza didn't pounce on it.
Right. Now is a foot race. And South will play it off to the side. Out of bounds. The throw in quickly by the Titans. They're trying to keep the pressure on offensively, come up with this equalizer. Bending one in. Santoro a long time with that. Yeah.
2 shots.
Progress for the Titans attack. Santoro's kick finds its way to Swaza, but off her foot onto a Titan player's foot. And back they come, trying to back heel it. Loose ball. Both players got there at the same time. The deflection favors the Titans. Swaza kicks it on through, but not through. Good step up stop by North's Sarah Gelinas. Swaza dishes it off. DeLeo got in the way of that passing lane and stole it back for her Titans team. Out of bounds off of a Panther player. A throw in for Isabella Armstrong. She'll surrender that duty to Kate Gould. I believe that's number 15. Long way away on that far sideline in soccer, right in front of the hedges. Crossers bouncing everywhere, and the Titans' Emily DeLeo has it. She's got
to give
nice
North
footwork.
credit. They are
DeLeo's shot
That's
and a
the
save.
third shot. 3 shots on net.
Yep.
If I'm Tom Bellin, I'm not happy with that.
Tom Bellin being the South coach.
Yep.
Yeah, they haven't had a quality chance yet here in the second half. Come close. Shot went wide. Swaza's got it on her foot. That's a good thing for the Panthers as she works. Tries to kick it on through, but a little too much pace on that. And Victoria Conrad read it perfectly, came up and took the ball away from the South attacker. Titans with it. This is Olivia Hilger, number 2, on up ahead. Emily DeLeo and Hilger trying to work together. DeLeo really good at that footwork, dribble, even with a double team. That pass too much on it though, and it ends up in the possession of the Panthers. Near sideline. Cleared out. First to get it, Lillian Brooks. Knocks it out of bounds though. It's a Panther throw in at midfield. Maya Ryu, number 20, tosses it in. South has a player number 10. Talked about that popular soccer number that we do not have on the roster. So apologize for that. Crosser. And a save by Conrad as she goes to the. She gets decked by a South player.
But you know what? If I'm South, I'm happy that someone else is taking charge in front. That was number 15 for the Panthers.
Millie McDermott.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. And McDermott's a big player for them. You know, defensively and offensively. She's a midfielder, but she's a defensive specialist at times.
Ball goes out of bounds, and the Titans' Lillian Brooks will throw it in. Down the sideline it goes, and the Panthers trying to keep it in, can't. It's going to be a throw in an advantageous position for the Titans. Still looking for that equalizer to the Angie Swaza goal that came in the first half of this Battle of the Bridge 2018 girls soccer game. DeLeo almost got loose to launch one from an angle. And a triple team smothers that would-be shot. And here come the Panthers. Long pass. It's a foot race. Elizabeth Capico, number 6, gets out-sprinted by the Titans defender. They both got there at the
right
same
there.
time. Swaza shot.
Oh, what a
Just
save!
wide.
I think she got a hand on it, didn't she?
She may have. It's going to be a corner kick.
Yep. Oh, what an opportunity for Swaza right there.
She knows it too.
Oh, sure she does.
But Angie Swaza just suddenly materialized there in the middle and nearly put it past Conrad for what would have been her second goal of the game. Conrad got a glove on it, and here got a corner kick. Uncontested free kick it turns into. Like,
and there's the header and a goal.
A shot and a goal. Is that Swaza again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it went wide.
Oh, no, it looked like it went in. That's.
Yeah, it was an
I'm
optical
telling you, what
illusion.
an optical illusion that was.
And the reason I knew is because they weren't
They
celebrating.
weren't celebrating.
With her.
Nothing. Nobody. I know. Exactly.
You know, it was the right idea. It was even, I think it even might have hit the goalpost back there. It just went right on the angle where you thought it might have went in, but the net didn't billow and there was no celebration. So that's not the last time we'll see an Angie Swaza scoring chance, you would think. They seem to come in bunches.
Will that one goal stand up?
Yeah. Swaza with the return pass. Crosser. Nobody there yet. Ball's going to go out of bounds by a step. Good hustle by Corin Flavin, but she ran out of room. Goal kick for the Panthers. sunny Saturday at Stellos in front of the 2 new scoreboards that put up above the monofield turf here.
No, it's just in time for this, huh? The timing couldn't have been better.
Yeah. A lot more football to be played here too. It's a visual scoreboard to the left and great new digits. It's like those new halogen, they call them, headlights you have in your car. That's the kind of digital numerals we have on the scoreboard to the right. Really easy to see from very far away and read. Swaza plays it all the way back. I don't know how she saw her open teammate Hannah Swain, but she was right there at the middle in space. There's a crosser. Good idea by Maylee McDermott, creating a possible chance. Swaza steals it from a tough angle. Kicks it in the middle, finds a teammate. That shot way wide to the left. It almost looked like Elizabeth Capico chose to use the wrong foot there. She probably wanted to use her left, which would have been a difficult one-timer, but that would have gave her a better angle to kick it toward the goal. As it was, she kicked it with her right foot and missed wide left. Good step up by the Panthers, but the Titans able to get it to midfield just for a moment. And Leo deflected out of bounds. Titan throw in. North trying to come up with the formula to get in closer for a better quality scoring chance. DeLeo kicks it in right at the goaltender, but it turns into an easy bounce for Kendra Santoro. Just going to need a little bit better timing on that run toward goal, did the Titans. Far sideline. A lot of space for the Panthers to just advance the ball here. There's a crosser, and it's going to be a line drive off the chest.
Watch out. Swaza not in the right spot. Had she been in front to the right,
yeah,
get another goal.
Yeah, I mean, that's situation where Conrad was fortunate that the bumps went at the angle it did instead of right in front. There's a collision there that produces a loose ball far sideline. The Titans are going to let that go out of bounds. Couldn't catch up to it. Panthers with the throw in. That's 55 minutes of soccer play, just about, and 1-0 South lead. Some of these players have been running, jogging, sprinting for 55 minutes straight.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah. I don't think they said something like the average professional soccer league player runs like 3 miles a game, 3 to 5. They play the whole thing. A lot of steps too. I think people keep track with these Fitbits. They know exactly how many steps they took. And that's the kind of running that I favor, because it's not just running. You're playing a sport that maybe you love the sport, and the running just comes as a byproduct. You know, you get fit by accident almost. And just running by itself is something I could never really handle. As a kid, we played street hockey for 3 hours.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you didn't have to run that much.
Running
I played in goal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we played the games in 21 on big surfaces, and that was a lot of running. Didn't realize it because you're just trying to score the next goal. Get to the loose ball. Swaza trying to get a return pass here, and it ends up being a shot on goal, and Conrad makes a shorthanded save, skidding on her knees to the left. Got to keep it away from 16 if you were a goaltender in Girls Division I playing against South. Emily DeLeo, one of the most talented dribblers on the field. And she gets the return pass. DeLeo kicks it.
Yep.
Oh.
She was a right shot. Had a chance to cross it into that far corner, but a left shot, she just hooked it.
Yeah, not her forte apparently, or
yeah, she's a good
just
goalie. She
mishit
can
it.
do it. You know,
Yeah.
she's strong. She's got the ability.
I think she thought maybe she didn't have to shoot it quite yet. Maybe she could have advanced that even farther toward the goal before letting it fly. It was a good bid, though. North stepping up to intercept, try to create something here. A giveaway, though. And South back with it. Down the sideline it goes. Corin Flavin, number 5. That's roughing the passer right there. I think it's called on North. It was 17, Sarah Gelinas. Not sure she agreed with that call, but turns out it is a free kick for the Panthers. Taking it, Elizabeth Capico. 10 yards of space between the ball and the line. She kicks it up and over everyone to the goaltender.
Not a bad idea.
Better execution may have been
to angle it a little bit more to the right.
To the
where
right.
Swaza could come in with the header.
And lower.
Yeah. Well, no, I want it higher, so Swaza can get up and head it in.
At least to the right, though.
Yep.
Yeah. I think there was just too much arc on it. Panthers right back on the attack. Capico, good fake shot. He's able to maintain possession, but the double team, too much, takes it away. Loose ball. Panthers with it. Tight space passing there. It goes out of bounds off of a Panther player. Titan throw in. In the shadows in front of the hedges here at Stellos Stadium. There are some fans in the far stands watching from that vantage point where they don't have to deal with any sun in the eyes. Looking this way. We got some nice cardboard barriers here at the Stellos Stadium press box to keep the sun out of the eyes as it moves its way around to the opposite side of the field this time of day. 1-0 on a Angie Swaza goal that came in the first half. Battle of the Bridge in all sports this week stands at 8-8. South versus North. South with an advantage in this game. Only one contest left this week in Battle of the Bridge. There's a nice pass from Angie Swaza. And what was called there? Offside, apparently. One of the Purple Panther attackers got beyond the farthest defender before the pass where the ball was kicked to her. Hence the offside call. Free kick from the 15. A good one deep down the field. Hard deflection ends up on the foot of a Panther player. We're at the midway point of the second half. 20 minutes gone, 20 minutes to go. And the Titans need a goal to equalize this contest. Ariana Dumaine, with some fancy footwork amid the double team, succeeds in winning a throw-in at least. Emily DeLeo kicking it too far away to be any kind of a test for Kendra Santoro. And the body language there, bottom left of your screen, from Emily DeLeo, just all frustration at this point. I would just advise her to get closer to the goalie, to the goal itself before launching. And that could be the answer. She certainly has the dribbling skills to move into an even more advantageous spot before letting it fly. There's an offside call, thinking that she had timed it perfectly, only to see the play whistled dead was number 6, Elizabeth Capico.
Number 10 for South, they solved the mystery. It's number 7 on your program.
Thank you. That is
Roya Ardahal. Ardahal.
Roya
Ardahali.
Ardahali. And she's had a lot of touches in this game, so that helps. Ball goes all the way back to Kendra Santoro. Saw the girls field hockey teams warming up down below. Pretty cool uniforms too. Sort of a multicolored camouflage theme. I think it was North that I was looking at, their team uniforms. Good decision there by Kendra Santoro to step up and take that away from a North attacker. Elizabeth Capico with her back to the opponent's goal, trying to work through a double team, cannot. It's taken away, but then another turnover right away. North gives it back to South. Far sideline, Panthers with it. More penetration. That crosser is just going to end up in the waiting arms of Victoria Conrad for a goal kick. Ball ends up near midfield. Emily DeLeo slides it across, gets a return pass down the field. The idea was a lead pass to a sprinting teammate, but the teammate wasn't sprinting.
Right, exactly.
So Ariana Dumaine may be feeling some fatigue after playing. Let's do the math. 23 plus 20, 43 minutes. Make that 63 minutes of soccer already. And that whistle favors the Titans, so they'll have a free kick in the offensive end of things. Emily DeLeo. Wow, they really give her a buffer. I would not kick this if I were her. I would just advance it.
Yeah, and she did. That's what she tried to do. But,
yeah, it's too far.
There's nothing you can do with that. Free kick from the 40. Although we saw, if you remember, in the North-South girls game about 5-6 years ago, we saw a long free kick result in the only goal of the game. The Swallow sisters.
Listen
remember?
to you. I do not remember.
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah.
5, 6 years ago.
It was a Thursday. It was an evening game. Darkness was starting to settle.
Wow.
Before they did all
Listen
the battle
to
of the
you
bridge
with
stuff.
the memory.
Yep, that was quite a shot. One of the Swallow sisters who played for North a few years ago curled it right in.
You must be CTE free completely. You know, to have that
Here
kind
we
of
go,
memory.
though. Another direct kick.
Look at this line jumping up and down. There's a curler, and it is just over the crossbar.
That was Dumaine, I take it, right?
It was Dumaine. There was good pace on that shot, but nothing deceptive about it. She was going right dead center and it went over the crossbar. That kind of pace, you could corral that to one of the upper corners either side. It would be very tough to stop.
Do we know for sure that Conrad is the goalie in this game?
I heard her introduced when they took the youth soccer players out at the start of the game. That would be Conrad. This is Kendra Santoro.
Okay, as long as that.
Right. Yeah, she was introduced as
As
a
a
starting
starter?
goaltender
Right,
for
right.
North.
They've got 3 goalies on the
They
roster.
do, and one of them is a
I
senior.
saw Lanier play once this year.
Okay.
So, but it's not. But when I saw Lanier play, I could tell it's not the same person.
Right.
So.
Victoria Conrad, if that is her in fact, she looks to be about 6 feet tall.
She's tall. Yeah,
and
exactly.
so they don't have heights in the program, unfortunately. We could probably confirm it. Kendra Santoro is no shorty either in the South goal. We've seen some shots go near the crossbars, and both these goalies able to reach up and deflect them if need be. Crosser there ends up in the possession of Nashua North. Header. Out of bounds off of the Titans. The throw-in will be performed by number 20 for South, Maya Ryu. Kendall Bush with it. Kendall Bush, who we've seen handle a basketball pretty well, kicks it into the corner. And with it, South.
Pressure.
Yeah.
But now we're at the point now, 13, 15 to go. You're at the point where anything down on the left side of your screen is good news for South, bad news for North because of the clock.
Right. Saw that in the boys game too. The boys Nashua South were able to control the ball even after they got the 2-0 lead and killed off the clock in the second half to the end of the game just through continuous offensive pressure. Didn't allow Titans to even really get anything going out of their own end, and starting to see more of the same here in the girls game. South up one game, one goal to nothing. Tom probably knows the answer to this question, but the NHIA archives keep track of the state champions year by year since 1987. And
the state championships go way back beyond that.
oh, they go
Oh
beyond
yeah,
that?
oh sure, yeah.
I just saw that on the. I was looking at the boys. They had it listed on the NHIA site as back to 1957. But the girls, for some whatever reason, didn't go back as far. But I saw that since '87, Nashua, before the split, the Nashua High School girls soccer team appeared in the state final 5 times. Do you know how many championships they won?
They had a tough time clinching them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they didn't win any.
They had a tough time clinching them.
0 for 5 in the finals.
Back in the 80s?
Yes.
That's the old Roger Damaris coach teams.
Yes.
Yep, always there, always knocking on that door, banging it with his shoulder, doing everything. Still couldn't get it through.
Exactly right. And now that the split has happened, it's become doubly difficult to get into that state championship game. There was a victory for a Nashua team in the state final, but that was 1992 for Bishop Girton when they were placed in the MS, I guess that's middle and small school category.
Yeah.
But they got a state championship in '92, did BG.
In girls soccer, I covered
girls
that.
Soccer.
Coach of that
and
team.
it was an overtime game, 3-2,
yes,
exciting
and that
game.
was, I believe, was it against Fall Mountain? I'm not sure.
That is right.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, I covered it. It was
on
played
the
at
site.
Conker's Memorial Field, John.
That must have been some kind of game.
And it was a fabulous game. But the historical impact of that was they had just gone co-ed for a couple of years, for a year or two. So, and the
because
coach,
it was an all-boys school?
Right, and the coach was Leo Koch, K-O-C-H at the time. Leo was the coach at the Mount St. Mary. They had merged.
Wow.
So the girls from the Mount closed. The girls went to BG if they wanted to. All right?
Interesting.
And so Leo went over and coached at Girton after he coached at the Mount and got himself a championship.
1992,
Yep.
Tom King, the walking encyclopedia
I was there.
of Greater Nashua sports.
I was there.
You were there. It said overtime that game went, state final.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of the game details. I mean, but I remember being there. I remember covering it, and it was in November.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the weather was. It wasn't raining or anything like that. I don't know if it was really chilly or not. So.
Caitlin Lorendi with good defense for the Titans to stymie the run by Elizabeth Capico down deep in the right corner. Now the Titans have possession. Time becoming very much a factor for North now, though, trailing 1-0 with less than 10 minutes to go. The Panther player that did the throw-in stepped over the line before she released the ball. That's the violation, and Titans get to throw it in. 21 for South is Ahana Thapa, newly into the game. Karina Chartier down the right sideline. Some fresh legs out there for South to run down these loose balls. Meanwhile, Angie Swaza has been out there with only short breaks for much of the game, most of the duration. She plays it to a teammate. So South playing a little keep away here with just over 8 minutes to go. Loose ball in the middle. Capico ran into a Titans defender at the top of the box. Ball goes out of bounds off of who? It'll be off of Capico. Goal kick. Thought it might have deflected out there. It would have been a corner kick that way. Out of bounds, throw in. So if you took first glance at the field hockey players warming up down there on the left side, Tom, would you say those are South or North players? Probably North, right? Because I don't see, are they purple? Is South?
South, purple shorts.
Okay. Oh, purple shorts, yeah.
Yep. Interesting warm-up jerseys.
Yeah. Although they're not game jerseys.
Watch out, Swaza with a goal.
Angie Swaza seals the deal with 7.5 minutes to go. She got loose in the box and put it past Victoria Conrad for the second time in this game. Angie Swaza with her 5th goal in 2 Battle of the Bridge contests going back to last season.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's
Amazing.
just a finisher.
North doesn't have an answer for her.
No.
You know, they really don't. I hate the way to do it.
She's the LeBron of girls soccer in
Nashua.
Nashua.
What you need to do is you've got to take either DeLeo or Dumaine, the 2 best players on this team, and put one of them on. So I sacrifice the offense.
Yeah.
And then play for overtime and see if you can get a goal, and then move them back down, and you know, all hands on deck at that point.
Yeah, because she's in position to get her 2nd hat trick.
Right.
In 2 Battle of the Bridge games, with her 2nd of the game right there. I'm not sure if it's positioning or, you know, I mean, there's some skill, obviously, but
sure.
She just makes it look so easy once she gets it near the goal. It ends up in the back of the net.
Right.
Anticipating how to be in the right place at the right time, to time your run. Swaza with a nice flick there, but a Titans defender steps up. Ball deflected. It's loose. Swaza's going to get to this. Good defensive play, though, by the Titans' Sarah Gelinas. Hustling all the way was Kendall Bush. Hits the deck. Loose ball. Both teams seem to be slowing down. Body language indicating some late game fatigue here with 6:20 left in the contest. And much the same story as the boys' game. South has dominated time of possession. They had the most scoring chances, and Angie Swaza putting the ball in the back of the net twice, once in the first half and again here in the second.
Come on, girl.
Downfield come the Titans. Foul there. Free kick at midfield for North. For so much of this game, North was 1 kick, 1 strike away from tying it up, but
right.
now down 2.
Whole different
yeah.
deal.
Throw in far side. And the chances have been really hard to come by for North, which is another reason why you think a comeback at this point is improbable. What could be more likely is goal number 3 for South on the counterattack.
Oh, look at this.
Look, a nice alert pickup by Kendra Santoro.
Boy, very quickly to get out there. Santoro with 6 saves on the day.
That doesn't even count as a save, but it's a great goalie play anyway. To avoid any kind of a shot on goal. Titans trying to combine for some offense here. Instead, Panther defense repels the attack. Under 5 minutes left. Field hockey to follow on our Battle of the Bridge triple header here at Stellos Stadium on a Saturday, September 29 on NashuaETV. Kendall Bush's turnaround shot ends up on the feet of her counterpart, number 3, Caitlin Lorendi. Out of bounds off of the Titans throw in for South with 3:45 remaining. Both teams down in the standings, probably don't have playoff hopes this season.
No, I think South does. I think
they do,
North
huh?
is going to have to battle to get in, but I think South does.
South does. They let a lot of teams in the playoffs, do they? Because there's about 20 teams in the division, seems like. Bush took a tumble there. She earned a free kick. She's helped up by the player that fouled her, Ariana Dumaine. Angie Swaza has the ball in her hands. And will take the free kick.
So it looks like a pair. Could it be a pair of 2-0 South victories?
Yep. Unless Angie Swaza finds something to do here. Offensively, ball's out of bounds. Two and a half minutes to go. 30 seconds till the officials keep the final 2 minutes on the field. And the Panthers just keeping the ball in the offensive end. That's all they have to do. Ball skips into Victoria Conrad. Boots it to midfield. Good step up there by Camille Michon. It's number 21 for South that is in the game. Ahana Thapa to intercept. Crosser. Conrad with a nice step up and catch. Goaltender for North. Intercepts, boots it downfield. Under 2 minutes to go as the time being kept down on the pitch. Ahana Thapa flicks it on ahead to Angie Swaza. Swaza goes down. I think she's okay. Just tripped quickly back on her feet. And a free kick at the far sideline for star of the game, Angie Swaza, number 16.
That's the deal. Get her free, get her in space. Now, see, early in the year when I saw her play, John, she wasn't able to do these things.
Right.
She was coming off a knee injury.
Oh, yeah.
Sat out a little bit of the season. Sat out a little bit of sat out all the preseason, or most of it. And I think the first game or two of the season, and then she made her debut against Manchester Central, and they played her sparingly.
With it.
Yeah, she wasn't able to do what she's doing now.
This game's gonna end in the Titans defensive zone any second now. South up 2-0. As Tom said, a pair of 2-0 wins.
Pair of 2-0 girls soccer wins. So
girls and boys soccer, right?
Yep, girls and boys soccer. So it'll come down to field hockey, whether it's going to be a tie if North, which hasn't unfortunately won a game all year.
In field hockey.
Right.
Right.
Or whether South can pull out a win and clinch the the Battle of the Bridge title.
Right.
I talked to Kiki McIntyre, the South coach, earlier in the week, and she was looking forward to having the last game of the day in the extravaganza to determine the winner of the Battle of the Bridge.
The sprint is on by the Panther team to congratulate or congregate around their goaltender. Kendra Santoro, a decisive 2-0 victory for Nashua High South over Nashua High North in the Battle of the Bridge girls soccer games for 2018. We'll be back with more exciting high school sports action here at Sunsplash Stellos Stadium. Thank you for watching NashuaETV.